Fresh back from Bitcoin, Las Vegas, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Let's go. We love you all. We thank you so much for jumping on in and appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's go, baby. Bitcoin pumping out of control the second I come back to Florida. You know it, baby. 102.9 all the way back to 104.6, baby. Boom. That's right, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Satoshi Nakamoto Liz, baby. Let's go. We got the Bitcoin watch from Coin Vigilante. They hooked me up. Check it out. We're going to get an affiliate link there. We're going to show you how to do it. Get your Bitcoin watch. Show people how you love Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto jerseys. You can get these. I paid for it, but you can get these. These are fresh. Who makes these things? Hodlers Official. Check out Hodlers Official. They only make 121 of these jerseys. Nakamoto, baby. 21, baby. Look at that, man. Fresh, baby. Right off the jump. Fresh from Las Vegas. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. We're going to break it down. Bitcoin pumping. The signal that I give to my students blasting to the upside right as we get in. This is hot. This is important. Let's break it down. Let's have some fun. Let me show you what I'm looking at here in the charts for BTC. And this is a rare. You're going to see me in the suits for the rest of my life. But just today, every time after the end of the conference, I always like to go a little hard here and show you guys, you know, some cool stuff that I got, some swag that I got from Bitcoin Las Vegas. Bang, 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 bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. And you got to stay jacked, right? Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all my peoples on the live. Let's break down BTC. Have some fun and see what happened here. Bitcoin pumped to 107,004 off 102.9. How? How could you have got this bottom call here? How could you have known how to get into the wick? Look at this. Deep science theory. Sam Price is about to explain what happens inside. This is crazy what's going to happen right now. I'm going to give you the keys to the city. I'm going to give you the code to the road. I'm going to show you the way to get paid. Yes, it's a rhyme every time. But look at this. I was a rapper, man. I always had I got it off the fly. Nobody does a show like the Crypto Lifer. Nobody brings the energy like the Lifer. Nobody brings it like you guys, the Crypto Lifers. Let's go! Shout out to my peoples, man. I love y'all. You guys are awesome. I met so many Crypto Lifers here in Vegas. When I was in Vegas, man, you guys are amazing. The Lifer meetup was legit. I got more footage to put together, a bunch of stuff. I can't wait. God bless each and every one of you. It's going to be an absolutely amazing year. I'm super excited. And we could be bouncing off this key level. This could have been a holding point here for Bitcoin. We're going to talk about that on the daily time frame. Right now, I'm going to teach you how to find the daily bottom, though. You zoom into the 1. And what happens is on the daily bottom, the 1 minute will crack the 200 moving average. That'll be a catalyst for bots. The bots will go crazy here. Don't ask me why, just know it's true. So you want to get in before the bots go crazy, don't you? Yes. Bots have the signal and they take a signal. Think about it. I'm going to teach you something that's going to blow your mind. I just had an epiphany. Oh my God, I just had a mind blow. Guys, my mind just opened up. And I have something to share. I think God gave me something to share with you. So look, let's put a blue line here. Let's put a blue line here. That's the range of time, okay? I'm going to show you something. In this range of time, people's bots are going to be firing off, right? And the signals are going to be boom, right? They're going to be buying and selling. We know in this signal, like my bot probably made trades, right? We know in this area, bots are making trades, okay? I just want to make that clear. So don't we want to get in before the bots? I'll let you have your own bot, but I'm better than the bot. Like I can out-trade bots sometimes. I mean, or see things a little quicker. I mean, they can out-trade me over time. I have to go to sleep. But I have a bot running. It's super hypersensitive, and I make trades sometimes lower than the bot gets in. And I sometimes sell the top a little better than the bot. Sometimes the bot beats me. It's a little bit of a challenge. We go at each other. It's Minotaur trading system. Check out the video we just did with Minotaur so you can find out more and get busy with that. Minotaur is absolutely amazing. Link in the pinned comment on, oh no, I actually took it down, but let me actually, someone put the link up if you can for my team to Minotaur trading system. And we have it in the description below too. And it's a trading system that trades for you 24/7. They traded throughout the entire conference, banged it out. Unbelievable. Should be here, the only one. Let me see if I have it running. I didn't take it down, so. Yeah, it's under the, right here. It's under this account. And there it goes. So look, it just caught the bottom right now. It just entered that long. You see? The bot just caught the long. This thing's amazing. So if I don't catch it, the bot catches it. Unbelievable. The bot enters the long right there. Unbelievable. With a fat $18,000 order too. It's not playing around. Okay? So we'll see what happens. It's planning to sell somewhere up in here. 107, 108.5. It even gives you, basically targets. Look at that shoulder, head, right shoulder. We're going to break all this down. I have so much to teach you. Well, man, I was traveling, flying, right? I fell asleep at 5 a.m. just looking at all the pictures, thinking about all the people I met. I couldn't believe what happened. I just couldn't believe it. I was in a state, it was just like insane. So many people came up, can I get a picture with you? Lifer, you've changed my life. I was like, this is unbelievable. This is what I always ever dreamed of. We had the Lifer meetup. I met so many people. I had so many people to chill with. It was unbelievable. Shout out to Lakochi Coker. Thank you for Minotaur Trading from Lakochi. Oh, this is like a chocolate mocha thing? Oh, wow. That's amazing. How'd you learn how to do that? What kind of straw is this? Wow. That tastes like Starbucks. Shout out to everybody here. I feel like I'm in Starbucks. I need to open up a laptop and act like I'm important. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I think the basketball shirt makes me act a little out of control. You know what I mean? I got to get back into the suit. I'm more reserved. I got more power in a suit. When you wear a suit, you possess this. I can't explain it, but I love it. So I never want to go back. Anyway, I would have traded this flag. That's a bull pennant. When the 21's about to cross the 200 MA, that is my signal upon signals. That's the clearest signal I've ever had of my signal. It's like so beautiful. I hope some of the lifers took it. Then we formed a bull flag here. And then the measured move was the very length of that pole, an extended length. And that's exactly what we did. That's insane. Then we did this kind of Adam and Eve almost. That's an Adam and Eve. I love this track. Look, that's an Adam and Eve double bottom. That's supposed to make a move here. Actually, you go wick to wick to extend. Pretty much. Then it kind of did another flag here. Then it made the rising wedge blow off top, which will go the length of the base. You see? And boom. And that's when the bearish divergence kicks in, where the RSI swings down and price swings up. This is how the weekly ends. This is how the daily ends. What I just showed you is this is basically the life cycle of every single asset in the history of assets. That doesn't always do exactly this. But it'll have consolidative moves on its way to the upside. You see what I'm saying? And then the bearish divergence kicks in, and that's when you're out of the trade. Because the 21 and the 200 get far apart. You're going to trade it like the 5-minute, the 10-minute, the 15. The 15-minute went from low stochastics to high stochastic. Low stochastic, you get in. You sell up in the high stochastic. Look at that beautiful move. But again, my entry would have been using the 1-minute chart in the 200 MA. So now what? It's pumped all morning. You've missed it. You woke up, and now you're like, dang, how do I make some money, Lifer? I know you just showed me how it happened, but how can I get in now? What's going on? Well, the thing I would be doing is my top-down analysis. Let's take a look at the weekly, break down what's happening, and see if we get any insight on the bigger time frames, and we can zoom back into the smaller time frames to give ourselves some data here and find out what's crack-a-lackin' in the charts. First thing we know is we had this resistance that we came back to wick to. Okay. Second thing that we know, we're just gaining data here. You see what I'm saying? We're just starting to build a picture. We know there's some support down there at about, 86,000? We can see if we take a bad dump down there, there's a chunk of liquidity, a gap in the VRVP. We also see that there's a high volume node and there's resistance right there, which will be support at about 98,000 beaners. I want to see exactly what that number is. You could do that by hovering on this candle. It says it opened at 98,363, so it's about a little under 98.5. Wow. So here's the deal. Interesting times to be alive, right? So, again, if the weekly closes tweezer top, that's bearish. That's not going to be too sweet. And it's Saturday. So there's a pretty good chance that that's going to close bearish. Doesn't mean it's going to do for sure, but there's a pretty good chance that it's going to close bearish. All right? Yeah. If you look snazzy on the Sid City yesterday, I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That suit jacket was just out of this world, right? Yeah, like I was just balling out of control, man, in Vegas. It was crazy. You guys see the hotel room on Twitter? It was insane. It was 1,500 square feet. The Palazzo. Got the grand suite at the Palazzo, man. Double jacuzzis. Both of us had me and my sister both. And I wanted to treat her right. It was for my sister, man, not even for me. She took me to Vegas, in 2020. 5 years ago, it seems like yesterday. I can't believe how much has happened in 5 years. Maybe it's 2019. I think it was 6 years ago. But look, Bitcoin could easily come back down on the weekly here. And we could have a nice 6-week pullback. And it looks likely. What would be cool, and we're going to break it down, is if we hold some key levels in range. And we're going to talk about that right now and show you what the most bullish scenario is for Bitcoin. Then we're going to talk about the most bearish scenario is for Bitcoin. Look, who am I? Who am I, guys? Who am I? Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. So look, let's break it down again. Let's see what's happening. Resistance right here for Bitcoin at about 104,645, and that's the perfect balance, 104.6. So if the weekly can close a candle above and not break down, there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance that we could consolidate inside of an ascending triangle. If we're very bullish, if nation states decide that these prices are just what they have to get, we could start to consolidate here on a very tight, bounce back up a tight channel, and Bitcoin could break out. And it could even be a sideways shoulder head and kind of just a little sideways right shoulder. Like it could kind of just do something like this before it breaks out. There's a chance it never closes a weekly candle back below 104.6, 104.3 here. What does that open? Yeah, 104.463. So there's a smell of bullishness in the air after this pump this morning. The bulls have stepped up and said, no, I'm going to come on in. But we'll see. It's still a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. And it's still more likely we're going to have this fallback to the 21-day moving average on the weekly time frame. They're just 2 gapped away. But it'll be great if the buy pressure is so strong that we get one of these. And what will this do is it'll pull the 21. The stochastics could even kind of slowly come down and then still bend up like something like this, and we could still get a rippage. It's rare. Usually at this time, you're going to get some type of pullback, but we could even get a double top on the stochastics like this. Let me show you. Look at this double tap in the stochastic and what happened. It came down from here to here. There was a move all the way from 21,000 up to 30,000. That's a 30% move for Bitcoin. Just from here to here. Look, from this dotted line up, I'm just showing you, right? From that little move here. I just want you to get really in tune and understand the sensitivity of the stochastics RSI. It's a highly sensitive indicator. It takes a while to get used to, even though it seems so simple. But once you lock in, my gosh, like you're unstoppable. Like I could trade just the stochastics a lot of the times. Just the bottom to the top, but I just use the patterns to find my perfect parameters for risk. The patterns are how you set up risk management, really. That's why it's more about risk management with patterns for me. Without the pattern, I can't see the measured move. I can't make a traditional stop loss make sense with a proper risk-to-reward ratio. Like they just don't come in handy. It's not the same. You see what I'm saying? So, can you and Jason go live together one day? We have gone live together twice already. You're just not an OG enough to know that it's been done, so yeah. You guys don't even know that we've already collaborated. Yeah, it was like a $21,000 day when Bitcoin ripped to 21K. It was a huge day. I messaged him. I was wilding. I said, you got to jump on. I sent him a Zoom link, and he did out of nowhere. And next thing you know, we were rocking it. It was the last time Bitcoin cracked 20K, and it never came back. It was that huge $21,000 pump one night. It was insane. Yeah, man. Me and Casper have kicked it on the live, man. Yeah. I've never been on his show. He's been on my show. So there you go. I've extended the showness on that dude. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. I know everybody in the crypto space. Jason Casper, Crypto Face, my dude. Tom Crowd, my dude. Mitch Ray, my dude. I know Altcoin Daily. They're my peoples. You know what I mean? Cassius Cuvée, my peoples. Like Wendy O, my good, everyone I know in the space has been good to me, treated me well. I've been good to them. The space has been amazing. I got love for everybody in the entire space, man. Crypto Blood out there. My man Rice TV out there. Everyone I saw out there in Vegas, man. Action CEO from Gen Zio. Man, everybody holds me down. MM Crypto. I know Carl the Moon. Man, ain't nobody I don't know in this space, man. I'm telling you right now, the life is taking over, baby. Let's go. They're going to know the name, man. They're going to know the name. the crypto lifers, man. We took over the entire, man, we took over this whole spot in the Venetian. There was like 60 lifers with me. I had a speech. It was amazing. We got lit. It was awesome, man. I would love to be on the fly on the wall for you and Mitch Ray. Man, Mitch is the man, dude. You know what Mitch said to me? Like, and I don't put private conversations out there. If you ever said something too private. Yo, so check this out. He was like, I'm proud of you, bro. Like, he's like, really proud of you. And like, that meant a lot to me, Mitch. If you're watching or, I tell him in the text, but like, man, I have the phone numbers of people that I used to watch on YouTube and dream about. Like, I used to see Mitch Ray getting super chats, everybody, in my cubicle. Now he's at my meetup telling me he's proud of me. Like, don't you think this is how you go after your dreams? This is what you do with your life. You don't listen to anybody else and you keep pushing. You make it happen. These are the times of our lives. You only have one life, baby. Who are you going to be, the hero or the sucker who just sits there and wish it happened, man? Become the alpha. Become the one that goes after the meat. Bring it home to the family. Ain't nobody gonna feed you but yourself, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Sam, I was just in that Florida and they were passing a no tax on capital gains on crypto. Looked like a legitimate source. I mean, that would be so legit. It would be amazing. Casper crew in the house. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Bang. Shout out to everybody here. Let's go. Let's go. I'm a dynamite. So the weekly doesn't look amazing, let's be honest, but we got a nice pump this morning that could, let's see if the weekly can stay above these two tops. And we got some hope that we're going to consolidate in some type of ascending triangle, maybe even an up. We could even make an upward trending flag here. If Bitcoin gets really, really crispy, all right, it's on fire and it's bacon. It's bacon on the beach, you know what I'm saying? Cooking like bacon on the beach in a skillet with the sun. I mean, that thing could go up like this. Someone said, what drugs is it? I am on no drugs. I'm just so hyped right now, man. I was in Bitcoin Las Vegas, man. People all around the world, man. I was just in Dubai, man. Like, the lifers are taking over if you can't see, baby. I'm getting hyped. I am drinking coffee, so I'm on caffeine. It is a drug, and I never do it. So, yay. I'm a little hyped. My wife made it so good. Dang. She's like a pro at everything. And I mean everything. That doesn't sound right. Shout out to everybody here. Hey. That's why I married her. Shout out to everybody here on the live, all the way up to $144,000 for Bitcoin. It could trend in an upward trending flag here and shock the world. It may not do a 6-week pullback like everyone. It may be, but I don't see a huge pump is what I'm telling you. I see either a 6-week chop. It would be great if we trended up. We may just trend up. And today may be the day that teaches us what's about to happen if we stay on point, if we stay disciplined, and we stay detailed. I do all this fun stuff, right? I have all the energy, and I play games, and I entertain, but I'm the real deal. I'm in the charts. 8, 9, 10 hours a day. I don't play games. There's nobody that gets in the way of my charting. There's nothing more important. I mean, God, my family, right? And then my charting and my trading group. That's it. I keep it real simple. Those are the 4 things that I remain true to every single day of my life, and everything else goes well. I don't have to stress. Shout out to the 1,141 people who met me here in Bitcoin Las Vegas. If you took a picture, said what up, say hi in the comment section. Put a 333 if you met me in Bitcoin Las Vegas. Say what up. Say what up, Sam. Nice meeting you. I want to see how many people are on stream right now that we are got to connect with at Las Vegas. Hit me with the data, baby. Let's go. So this could be what we're looking at, and today we're going to have to figure out. So I'm just brainstorming 2 possible avenues that the price could go on. Then we're going to watch the smaller time frames, and they're going to confirm whether this stuff is possible or not. You see what I'm saying? So we build a projection. Now we have a pretty good idea of what could happen. If Bitcoin dumps all the way back down to 98,000, I'm not going to be surprised. Back to the 21. What's going to happen is a certain time frame is going to lose a 200 MA on the smaller time frame, and that's going to teach me where we're going. 5-day chart attempting a tweezer bottom. And I could call this a range. And it did fall. The thing is, it did slip below the resistance, though, which is a bit odd. It's a bit strange. Almost looks like we're, the 5 days almost telling me that it's definitely going to range lower because that candle's closing below where these two candles, this top. But there's no guarantees. There's still the chance that it could do one of these. When I started projecting the ascending triangle, my whole life changed. I didn't start projecting this till about, I'd say 2 years ago. Because price would dump, and I wouldn't be able to make any sense of it. You know what I mean? Like, price would come up, do something, then it would just dump. And one day I went like this, and I saw price go up and get tight, and I said, oh my God. That's how the ascending triangle starts. And that's really, there was a huge change in a metamorphosis in my trading when I started doing this projection here. To some of you, that may hit you so hard you may understand. To others, you may not, Great to meet you, Sam. Feels like a fate, man. Hopefully it's coming, huge bull run. Las Vegas, I'm changing the way I pronounce Vegas. You're funny. You say Vegas? I don't know, you guys say Las Vegas? Las Vegas. Like V-E-I? I don't know. Las Vegas. Hey, it's the Boston accent. Isn't ascending triangle just a Wyckoff distribution? Hey, it may be to you, 100%. You know what? You may see it. You say tomato, I say tomato. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like you say Vegas, I say Vegas. So 104.5 key level 2. It's just psychological. People are like, you know what? I'm buying 104.5. If it goes down 100K, I'm buying more, And that's just something people were starting to say. So today is the day. Saw your vid of the Lambo. Your smile was priceless. I mean, that was crazy. He whipped the smile out of me, bro. He drove that thing so hard, he scared me half to D. I was just like, that was not a joke, man. I was shook out my pants, bro. Like, he knew what he was doing there. He'd been like a race car driver or something. He said he'd whip motorcycles and cars, and he gave me a ride. Like, he knew that he was going to throw my belly up there. He whipped that thing. He whipped that puppy, bro. So this is interesting here. I'm going to show you a couple scenarios for Bitcoin that other people are not telling you and that they don't even see. It's not possible for them because they don't have the ability. All right. Just haven't been in the charts long enough. So this looks interesting to me, man. And I'll tell you what, when things are very bullish, let's remove the moving averages. See how tight the moving averages are on the 3-day chart? That tells me that we may not have the bigger correction that people are thinking. Starting to look at something like here. And it's funny, we do all this and then we still do a live trade, and it's crazy. There's good volatility today on a Saturday morning. I like it. Like it pumped hard at 5 in the morning up to 8 in the morning on Saturday morning, up to 11. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for, isn't it? This is volatility at its best. I'll be honest, like this is a possibility here. The 21 curving up. Bit of a flag in here that, I'm just. And then right here, look at this. I got a lot of support and resistance line. But look at that resistance right there on the 3-day is strong. It's becoming support. Where these two candles, tweezer top right there, is support. That's going to be at about 102.2. Right? And we were looking at that key area too. So here. The 3-day could reset pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be surprised how quick Bitcoin could rip out of a flag like this. Next thing you know, you're out of control. Talks of a rate hike. There could be an emergency rate cut. Anything can happen, man. I don't think people realize how fast the tides can change in these markets. And I mean, that's a beautiful uptrend on the 3-day chart. So if today can close green and put in a tweezer bottom of the 3-day, that's going to change some stuff here. It's going to throw a wrench in the bear plans. And it may go lateral. It may not go as tight as we say, but I mean, that's a trend line right now. You see it? And I'm just attempting to stay true to that trend line. This is how I figured out everyone. I stay super open-minded and I just keep working the chart. I do it with you guys live every single day. And eventually my subconscious mind picks up on a pattern, an idea, a probability that makes sense. Yesterday, Rick, we worked all day and then I gave the short. Who took the short yesterday? That I gave on the live. We nailed it. I gave, right after I gave that short, I went into and bang, bang, bang. The thing was dumping. It was a beautiful short. You can't say it. I gave you the stop loss, entry, and everything, man. And that thing ripped to the downside. Anyone put a 333 if you took the short, or if you just watched the stream. How about you FOMO'd for the short? You didn't take it, but you're like, damn, Sam did it again. Sam's traveling. He's up at 5 in the morning. He's doing everything he can. He still hits the short for the trading group. He does not miss, baby. Does not miss for my peoples, man. I love y'all. I'm going to work so hard. You pay $99 a month? No. I'm not taking that lightly. That's your hard-earned money. That's your dreams. That's your hopes, man. That's your little bit of, that might be a little bit of currency that you have saved up after a hard life. I don't know where you're from, what you're from or what you're doing. Some people are in a third world country. You pay that $99. I'm going to give you every single piece of me to make sure that you find your way. So when you see me in those conferences, when you walk up to me, you look me deep in the eye and you say, Sammy, thank you so much. I love you, brother. And I say, I love you too. And said, you were ready to be freed. You just needed someone to help you free yourself, and now you're gone. Someone came up to me and said, man, I turned a very small amount into a large amount and changed my life. Changed my life. Said I started working out, stopped drinking, stopped smoking, became exactly who I wanted to be. Blew my mind, man. Absolutely blew my mind. So now let's take a look at the daily. The daily has come back to oversold. RSI still has some room to come down, but and the MACD. So do we get a bounce today? Look at that, 104.66666. Can you get 5 sixes? Show me 5 sixes. Show me the 104.777s. Come on, 777s. So the daily. Looking to see if the daily can break out of a falling wedge back to the upside here. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. Seems to be some resistance, some support here too for Bitcoin. So let's talk about this daily time frame. So does Sammy see a bounce today? I mean, we already got the bounce on my 1 minute signal crossing the 200 MA. We got a golden cross here on Bitcoin. Usually that means you're higher than you were before. There was bearish div. We could say the bearish div played out. We got pretty oversold dang fast. I'm going to start I'm going to leave that bigger trade alone, and we're going to look at this idea here today. You'd likely go just to the top of the range. You see? Somewhere back into this $112,000 level. You'll have some issues here at this high volume node at 109.4, 109.3. A scalp, that would be probably a place where some scalps will have some issues. So on the daily, you're going to get resistance right here at about 107.1 because previous resistance here, and you got to bounce. That's definitely going to be an area. And then if you can get it break above this area here, 105, so you get above 105,000. It basically suggests that 107.5 is pretty likely. And look, we got BOOKMAP suggesting that there's more liquidity to the upside all the way to 104,800 right now. So just temporarily, it says there's going to be another flush up to 104.8. The daily closes like this. This is a daily bottom close. And so, yeah, I'm a little more bullish than I was even last night. And it's funny, the 3 days of the conference, 1, 2, 3, Bitcoin dumped on us every single day on the conference, Beautiful. It seems like that's what it does every single time. So I pull it up here, and you can see that's a bounce off the 786. What do I use this wick here? We ripped up to that wick there. I use that range, and a bounce off the 786 Fibonacci. I mean, that's very, very interesting, right? I call these half a cup of handles because you only have half the cup, right? If you were to make a cup and handle here, you really only have half a cup. But it's crazy how much I've seen a half a cup explode before in my life. I call these a half a cup of handle. Usually they're a little more like that. But a half a cup of handle. And I know you've never heard it, right? But that's the half a cup of handle. So can that thing make a move? There's a possibility. I want to see how the daily closes, but I'm super hyped at what I saw. 12-hour looks like it gave a beautiful bounce back to the upside. That's going to close bullish engulfing in 7 hours and 46 minutes. That's pretty sweet, if you ask me. I like my 22 and my 12. They're my sleeper time frames. I use them to kind of get some insight when the daily's tripping around. The 8-hour too as well. They both look really sweet. And that brings me to the 4. And long in that 4-hour on a tweezer bottom with a stop below the 200 MA. So the 4-hour did not break the 200 MA here. You see what I'm saying? So to me, that's like a simple trade. To long with a stop loss on the other side of the 200 MA. Now, again, it's a bit of a chase. To get in on my signal this morning would have been the move. But look, that's likely going up here to this range. It's a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio. It could be better. But that's basically the trade right there. An entry now, stop loss below the 4-hour. Good chance that it'll come up. You see, this looks somewhat like a right shoulder on the smaller time frames that came up. It will make another right shoulder, likely pump further back up here. It's about 108,924. It's the key level that I'm looking at for BTC. Okay? And you can see that's the beginning of that inverted head and shoulder gap to the VRVP, but nice. We got a lot of nice volume jumbled up. It says we could easily cruise back up through the zone. Enough shorts to liquidate, enough buyers in the house. So there's a lot of volume here. And this is key. The 786 and the 200 MA on the 4-hour with a pointing to the upside. Very bullish sign here that we're going to get a reversal back to the upside. Then look at this. My mind's on fire right now. I could just see a lot of things. So I may make that live trade in front of you here on the 4-hour. Even though it's a little late, I would have liked. We'll use the smaller time frames. Another thing that I'm looking at here that I just saw that I did not see before. There's your left shoulder, right? There's your head. This thing makes a right shoulder, and like this thing could do damage just like this. And that could be our next move further to the upside here for Bitcoin. It may not have to consolidate so choppy here. It may be a more bullish consolidation up to 119,000 by the end of June. I'm telling you, man, things could get hot and heavy here for Bitcoin. You heard it here first. No one is giving you this insight. No one is giving you these projections beforehand. It's just not anywhere else on YouTube. You cannot get this anywhere else. My TA is just, it's alien. It's alien. You're not going to be able to even compare it to most. You're going to be able to see that I use traditional stuff, but the projections and the quantum theory, man, we're untouchable here on the channel. Most consistent channel, I didn't miss my day no matter what time zone I'm in. I'm up at 5:45 a.m. to make sure that it's right. I'm not playing with my life. It's non-negotiable. The live stream on at 10 a.m. is non-negotiable, understand? That's it. That's it. Honestly, I like this 4-hour time frame. I really do. And the move's looking pretty sweet to me on the big, I'm going to zoom now into the 1 hour, which is getting a little overbought. I can use the 1 hour to position myself properly here. So let me get rid of this projection. I don't need the head and shoulder. But take pictures of this stuff. Write it down yourself. Have some talks with yourself about this stuff. You may miss it, and it's gone, baby, gone. So, I'm true to the trend line. You can see that was clearly the trend line. If we go out of the trend line, to me, it's a bit, So I like this here. I like this here. To me, that's a breakout. Even though that was a fake out, came back inside. Look, that was the shoulder, head, and shoulder I called. Crazy. Remember when I called the short here? This is nuts, but I called this short. I used the 30-minute time frame. I saw that as an inverted head and shoulder that was going to break to the downside. Unbelievable, right? This looked like a descending triangle. We know they break straight down 90% of the time. They just dump straight down. We could see that, the market wasn't looking good. We were attempting to play this flag to see if it could hold. It did not, remember? We knew that a move was coming. We got tight. We knew symmetrical triangles break down. Most of the time, it was a symmetrical triangle. My systems were spot on. Everything really taught us what was likely going to happen here for BTC. Still a chance there could have been a move there, but it looked more short than long. Then you lose the 200 MA on the 1 hour. That's when you short the market. And hey, I was like, hey, relate to it. Then we short the 2 hour. And this is the short we opened here on the live stream right here with a stop on the other side of the 2 hour. And that pumped all the way down. That was a beautiful, beautiful move. Now the 2 hour has legs too. So look, I look at the 1 hour and I see where that 21 is. And it almost looks like this may be a great entry for sideways price action. And then a continuation. I zoom to the 15. When the 15-minute crosses the 200 MA, it's going to explode. It's going to rip. And it's going to rip fast. I see Bitcoin possibly getting back to 108.8 by the end of the day today. Could be a huge move here on a Saturday, even somewhere into the weekly candle close. So yes, to me, high probabilities right now for a move of the 15-minute. That is it's a little bit behind my model, but that's what I'm looking for. It's going to get tight. The 21 will pull up. Stochastics will reset even with a higher low here. And we're gone, baby, gone. The 1 minute also looks interesting to me. Like it could get a bit of a move here to the upside. So I'm starting to get excited. And I'm going to open up a long here on the 4-hour time frame. I am, scalping on that small time frame was payday. But when I research the time frames, everything looks good to me. And everything's starting to make sense. So I'm going to that 4-hour time frame. I'm deleting everything. And I'm simply doing what I do. It's a simple way to trade. I don't even need patterns, really. I just need ranges. And I put my stop below the 200 MA. That's it. I long this, right? 111,603. I may not sell there. I may even sell at 108. Who knows? I may just sell when I'm up $500. It depends. 102,225, right? We drag that puppy all the way. 0.02 for 0.05. Pretty hefty business. Yeah, and it doesn't, whenever you're doing, I'm using Bitcoin as collateral, you see. There's 0.042 Bitcoin. There's a half a Bitcoin in the trade, you see. So what, 50K, 52,000 trade in at what, 11x leverage. It's a $500,000 trade, right? Let me think. No, yeah. A half a Bitcoin, 52,000 in at 11x leverage. They're saying, oh, but they're only letting me use 0.08. They don't let me use it all. I'd put the whole thing in, but they don't let me. Maxi curtails me to a smaller amount when I'm using Bitcoin futures. I don't know why. I guess they have maybe, to me, it tells me there's scarcity of Bitcoin on the market. And so they don't allow you to use more Bitcoin on collateral. It's so crazy, though, because I'd make so much more money. And for some reason, I just always, I do really, really, really well on the BTC USD pair. I can't explain why, but it's like my money, it's like, I love it. Anyway, so that's the trade right here on a Saturday. No holds bar. I'm super transparent. Nicest guy in the space. Come on now. And we'll see. And again, this could dump on my face and I could lose. I'm okay with that. I'm still up on my BTC pair. And so as long as I just continue to, maintain risk, I'll be all right. The Stokes say we're good on the 4-hour time frame. Not really going to stress the smaller time frames there too much. We can still scalp on weeks too, on the smaller time frames if we see something fun happening. So, yeah, Bitcoin's teaching me something here. On the XCN, we'll take a look at that. So, yeah, Bitcoin's teaching me something that's brewing here. Let's go to the 7-minute, my go-to go. And again, the 7-minute is showing my signal, which is where I like to long. It's above the 200 MA with the 21 touching. That's beautiful. With low stochastics, I'm all over that. You see what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite things to do. So let's take a look here. Let's go to the 5. The 5 probably looks very similar. It is. So look. And it is the weekend. Be careful. I've seen them do crazy reversals and stuff, but it seems like after the dump, everyone got home and decided they were going to buy the dip. You have to remember, man, when Bitcoin, people go out and party and they're the whales with tons of money, and everyone gets distracted at Bitcoin conferences. And they're out all night and they're talking. And for once, it's funny, the people that love Bitcoin so much, for once, we don't look at the charts. For 3 days, we finally just get to know each other and meet each other. We don't have time to look at the charts because we only have 2 or 3 days to meet each other and really just and we build so much in that time. God gives us all so much hyper energy, I'm telling you. And the space just moves at the speed of light. You can make 6 business deals in literally 7 minutes. Yeah, I meet someone, we talk, we look, I look at a product, we this watch. Takes 4 minutes to do a deal. You know what I mean? Done. I like your style. You like my style. Let's do it. Let's make an affiliate link for my crew. Let's hook up my community. Let's give them a discount. And let me help you sell your product that I actually like. Boom. Let's go. Let's go to work. You know what I mean? And that's a very small example of just, and then sometimes, say you get big one day and you see someone who's just started a business and you like that person's style, you can use a bit of who you are to help that person. How cool is that? You don't have to ask for huge compensation. You can really just do some things to be nice. I mean, you can't be a nice guy all day long. Business is business. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can walk through Bitcoin conference and see someone that you're just like, man, I like that person. They're hustling. Like the guy who makes the watches, Carlos. So like, the dude's cool, man. He came to my event. He said what up. Like, it was just a nice, it felt like a family vibe. And I told everyone, if you didn't go this year, don't worry. Next year is coming. And in the first 3 days, you could have bought your ticket for free. It still may be open. They still may have opened it. And it's going to be back at Bitcoin Vegas. I mean, such a smart move. And I think it's going to be in April, man. So start planning today if you already missed it last time. Because I tell you what, it's the most eclectic, most exciting. I mean, Dubai was hot. I got to give it to it. Dubai was hot, but they're unique in their own way. They were unique in their own way. You see what I'm saying? They were very unique in their own way, for sure. So I'm going to make this trade too on weeks. I just like what I'm seeing here. These are my signals, so I take my signals when I see them. They're non-negotiable for me, just like making my stream at 10 a.m. When I'm above the 200 MA, touching the 21 on the flag, I really got to play it, and the Stokes are low. Like, I'm not going to go against the grain here. That signal right there has made me so much money in my life that I got to take it no matter what. Saturday, Sunday, I don't care when I see it. Now, I'll probably put less money on the weekend. But we'll see where this goes. All right? And this is tradingonweeks.com. Shout out to Weeks. Shout out to my people. Shout out to COO. My man. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. If you use any of the links, I greatly appreciate it. I do receive a commission. Thank you so much. It's the nicest thing you could ever do. Get back to the community. Join the trading group. Go to cryptolifer.com. Go to cryptolifer.com. Hit the subscribe button and join a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual subscription. I'm here every single day. No days off. There's the annual right there. And again, it's less than $3 a day to get a guy that doesn't stop with the market. One of my signals blasted off today. I'm making big connections with people in the industry to give you the best deals in the space. My community is so legit that we take over, man. And with you guys being so loyal to me and me being so loyal to you, we've created this synchronicity between us. And because I've never shilled garbage on my community, and we've only just continued to move forward at the speed of light, man, people want to work with us, guys. And you know, a lot of people reach out, and I only take the best. I only work with the best, and I really don't work with that much at all. You know, because we got CryptoLifer.com sponsoring me, my best friend right there, Sam Price. Sam Price sponsors the Crypto Lifer. We got two people. We got Sam Price, the businessman CEO, who's the behind-the-scenes mastermind of all this. And I'm just the talent out here that he throws out. You know what I mean? I'm the Crypto Lifer. I'm the guy who learned how to trade for Sam Price. So Sam Price was the CEO who wanted to develop a multi-billion-dollar media company. And the Crypto Lifer was the guy he created, the chartist that he created. You see what I'm saying? I'm two people, man. It's insane. Juggling business, and it's, you know, but it's the funnest thing you'll ever do in your life, going after your dreams, everybody. You'll never regret going after your dreams, right? Never. And the reward that will come from it will be so insane, you just won't believe it. So Golden Cross of the 7, 21 touching, above the 200 MA, stochastics moving. I see a reversal. This is an Adam and Eve double bottom here too as well for Bitcoin. Can you feel the vibes? Can you feel the music? Can you feel the energy here on the stream? This stream ain't the other streams. This ain't your average crypto show. This is trading at a high level. This is trading going through the charts. This is teaching you from the very basics on in, from the 1 minute to the weekly. We show you the fundamentals and how they play out. We teach you the movement, the VRVP, the golden cross, the crossover, the falling wedge that's supposed to break up 68% of the time. The mangled, the drunken inverted head and shoulder. That's a drunken inverted head and shoulder. The kind of mangled cup and handy here. Let me show you, if you don't believe me, savvy cup and handy to the upside. Cool in Philly today. Hot weather, not hot weather yet. A schmucking handle over there. Yeah, it's a schmucking handle. I like that. When it's messy, we call it a schmuck. And shout out to BTC. Shout out to Muck of BTC. Muck and Eric. Love you guys. Nice dinners. Thank you for taking me out. Had a nice, awesome time with both of y'all. But yeah, that's cup and handle-esque for me. And again, pull your fib. That's going to be your money printer right there. Back down to that 886, 618 golden pocket. I mean, that's how I use the fib, see? Fibs are crazy, but if you pull from range to range, you bounce off the 618 golden pocket. Everybody, when you start adding your Fibonacci, all right, Fibonacci is Alt-F. That's it. And then just pull from the bottom impulse wick to the top impulse wick. And here, right-click your fibs. I'm going to teach you cool ways to set you're not going to have the 0.65. You're going to get the 0.0618, but not the 0.065. Add the 0.65. It might be there. Just click on it. I turn it white, and I turn the 618 white. I also have the 706. It's kind of another secret fib that nobody knows. And institutions like to sneak underneath retail. They figured we'd all go to 618, so we'll sneak into the 706. And, these are little gems I've been given from institutional traders throughout my life, right? So look, they see how hard I work, and they message me and then, hey, Sammy, I just want to give you a little thing that we do here at Cannon Fitzgerald. Don't tell nobody, huh? I get insight you never would have thought from my channel. People that are actually pretty big in some hedge funds and places, they take me aside at parties, dinners, places, and they teach me little insight and little tips and tricks that they're doing behind the scenes. And again, I'm not trying to say I'm a soothsayer here, but so many people reach out to me and offer up cool information because I do the same. Because I've given my life to the world gives their life to me. And that's really the key. That's how you grow. That's how you can change the world. Give yourself away, man. Every day, the energy you put out is the energy you receive back. Just keep putting it out there. But how do you keep high energy? How do you stay from getting depressed? How do you always have the spark? You work out every day. You have thankful gratitude for every moment of your life. You breathe in, you say, man, I'm thankful for that breath. You walk to the bathroom in the morning, you say, man, I didn't get in a car accident and lose my legs one day. I'm so blessed. You pick things up, you say, man, I got nice strong arms. I'm in shape at 42 years old. You say, wow, life is great. So I got everything I could ever ask for right here, right now. Man, dear Lord, get overwhelmed with the grat. Right now, I've got a YouTube channel. About to hit 100,000 subscribers. That is insane. Are you kidding me? Blessed on blessed. I got 3 beautiful children. I got a wife. And again, I want to stay humble at all times, everyone. Thank you so much for each and every one of you for subscribing to the channel and being a part of this. We made a live trade. We made 2 live trades this year on the channel. Put our money where my mouth is. You're going to see if I lose or win. Where to go from there. I'm just trading my signal. So if they lose, it is what it is. I got to trade what I see. That's a golden cross. That thing looks beautiful. So I taught you how to find daily bottoms. The daily bottom has been doing very similar things over and over again, but can we get it back above the resistance? And so see where this inverted head and shoulder got rejected here, it started to make a right shoulder and then said no way. That's the key level there. We got to get back above 106,005. Yeah, 106.5 is my line of the sand here. We get back above that? Because look at the gap of the VRVP. 106, really, there's a big node. See that node? And there's a massive resistance. We'll get above 106K, then we had a battle 106.5, but there is a gap there that says we can fly up to 107.5, and then we got another gap up to 109,000. This looks like the reversal back up as far as I'm concerned, and now all the shorts are waiting to get rocked and wrecked. Look, BOOKMAP confirming 104,800 is about to get liquidated. If you have a stop at 104.8, it's very likely you're about to get liquidated. I'm sorry. If you didn't put a stop loss and you decided to go all in on a short right now, like you waited for 3 days for the thing to pump and then you shorted on the 3rd day or the 4th day, right? Take profits on the 3rd day. Man, listen to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be too, but you know what I'm saying? There's a message there, I think, So, yes, right? What I mean is yes. Funny, I watched the video the other day and I liked it. And my dad had a little bit of this. I think my grandfather did too. But this dude would come home to his dad and he would tell him all the bad things that had happened to him. And his dad's reaction every time was good. And he said, Dad, I got detention for punching a kid in the face. Teacher caught me. And he said, good. You deserve it. Learn how to keep your hands to yourself. Unless you really need to defend yourself. Right? Hey, Dad. I lost a bunch of money gambling. I feel like a moron. Good. You deserve it. I hope you learn a lesson. Learn how to save your money and not squander it, you fool. This is the way my father spoke to me. I don't know how your father spoke to you, but my father said you're either going to be a winner or a loser. And I'm going to refuse to let you act like a loser. And if you want to act like a loser, you can go over there to the losers table. I'm a winner, my dad said to me. And if you want to roll with the winners, there's no whining here. There's no crying in baseball, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no crying in baseball, bro. You see what I'm saying? So 104,725 for Bitcoin. There's the 777s, man. I saw it. Look, it's going to happen again. Watch. 777s, right? 777 me. Let's get the power of the 777s. I know it can happen. I can summon it. I can summon the 777s right now. What if it just like flipped the 777 immediately? I believe anything can happen if I put my mind to it. I changed those numbers. Funny, 763. Just sat there. Decides to sit at 763. I stare at it. Hasn't moved now. So weird, right? Price action stuck at 763. That's the longest I've seen it sit there. There it goes. 777s, man. Show me the 777s. Come on. One more down. Show me my 777s. I know you want to do it. Show me my 777. It did go to 77. I'll give it that. Show me my 777s. You're going to go down one more. Hit my 777 for me. Show them that we got 777s. Come on. Just show them that the universe is amazing. Come on. We were so close. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm obsessed now, right? I'll sit here all day until it hits 777. Well, you know, a broken clock's right twice a day, Sammy. Hey. Anyway, so the liquidations now go up to 104.9. I'm telling you right now, if you're short, you're about to get liquidated. I'm calling you out. Anybody here short that's going to get liquidated? Anyone here short that's about to get liquidated? Just be honest. It's funny. Like, I've been wrong before, and I'm not going to make fun of you. Like, there's right and wrong people on every trade. Like, someone has to be on the wrong side of this trade for us to win. You see what I'm saying? So, just tell me if you're short. We can do the therapy session later. All right? I can ask you where the short doll touched you. Show me on the doll where the short touched you. It's not funny, too, because that actually happened to me in real life. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not, and people are like, oh, man. And it wasn't anyway, if it did, I don't want to make fun of stuff like that because it's, you never know, man. People are sensitive. I have no clue. Well, look, 104,850 now is stepping up. They're going to come get you, man. They're going to come in. These little dips are making people short. Like that little wick down to 107. Like, oh, yeah, I got the top. I just shorted the top of the day. Man, BookMap's telling you where the liquidity is. It's telling you who's about to get rocked and wrecked. It's not 100%. You never know. I could be wrong. But it's pretty dang spot on. Look at this massive ball of liquidity now. Every time they dip down, they seem to be inducing more shorts. What am I looking at right now? This is BookMap. Link in the description. I do get a commission if you jump on in, and it's connected to the biggest exchanges in the futures accounts. We got Binance Futures, Bybit, OKX, and BitGet now, too, which is pretty awesome. They've expanded to BitGet there just not too recently. And this shows us when people open up a short, it shows me where the liquidations occur. People open up a long. There's big liquidations here, too, at 103,750, which is a little sketchy. And there's a big liquidation there at 102.5. So a lot of people did long that bounce. And we got stop losses all the way down here at 102,450. That, a little sketchy. Wherever there's the more liquidations, we tend to liquidate the people. So now this tells me we may get a rejection here. The shorts may be in control. We'll see. My trades won't go well if we lose the 200 MA. Like if this 7-minute ends up crashing and we lose this 200 MA, then I know to get out and I don't have to lose a lot. It'll tell me that the move is unhealthy. You see? That's kind of how I play it. Sam, can you look at ETH on the local time frame? I got wrecked many times, but in the end, it's only passing this thing. Shadow, even darkness was past. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, I'll shine out the clear. Samwise, amen, brother. You'll make it out alive, man, if you believe in yourself every single time. Bitcoin's slumping now, 104,540. I'm just looking for this to consolidate for the next 2 hours before the bigger move to the upside. And that's insanity right there, right? Let's take a look at Ethereum. I'm still in the ETH trade that I'm in. I'm a little underwater. But, I haven't given up on ETH, man. And I'm still in the trade. They slumped it, but there's a chance we're still in this consolidation, and I'll take it. And to me, that's bullish rectangle, but ETH did it here. My last ETH trade hit, remember, I put you guys right in here. Would have stopped below that wick, and we never looked back. And I truly believe that ETH is going to do the same thing, so I'm in a heavy ETH trade right now. Underwater about 500. But this thing could do damage. I mean, boom. I opened the trade in front of Alex O'Crypto. He was chilling with me inside of the Sin City Crypto Studio. He can confirm. He could confirm the trade. Shout out to Alex O, beautiful little baby boy. I believe his son was so cute. He had such a wonderful family. It looked like him and his wife were super happy. It was really nice to see Alex O in the studio, man. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Sin City Crypto, man. Really good to get back into the family vibe with my buddy Robin and Dave. Great guys over there in Las Vegas. And they're just expanding at the speed of light. Their studio's getting bigger. Their resources are getting larger. Who they are in the space is expanding. And it's just really exciting to see them. And it's really cool to see that Bitcoin Las Vegas is in their hometown and they really get to reap the benefits of all their hard work as the convention comes to them. You know, like it should. And it should have been there all along. Honestly, I mean, Miami's cool. I really liked Miami because it gave you a reason to go to Miami. I don't go to Miami much anymore, and I only live 3 hours away. But, you know. Bellico, I want to cut the grass, and I saw a big zero in my tether. You're funny. I was in a short now. I'm long. 333 both ways. Yikes. Yeah, so I see a bounce for ETH. You see, like, tons of money went in, too. I see a bounce for ETH. Big consolidation. And then a monster move up to $3,600 a coin. Once it breaks the 200 MA, it's gone. It's gone. It's getting oversold. There was a bearish div that this bearish div should dump. You could say shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's about to collapse. It didn't do that. This morning, we should have continued the dump. Something's happening here on a Saturday morning as money's getting injected into Ethereum. Big money flowing into ETH. I'm telling you right now, big money flowing into Ethereum. Follow me at Twitter. We are blowing up and expanding the way we do Twitter. If you'd watch my Twitter feed, you're going to know. My way back from Florida, man. We were joking around last night. Super exhausted. And, I mean, there we are with the Lamborghini, man. Kicking it with the pastel. Just that pink salmon suit, man. It was just fresh to Dude, he scared me. We got to watch this. We got to watch this. Put the seatbelt on? I don't think I put the seatbelt on.
We're gonna smash it up. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
I like. Oh, no.
Man, it was crazy, man. That was my first ride in a Lambo, man. The first time I ever been in a Lambo, man. It was pretty cool. Good times with my man Jimmy.
The Lamborghini right here. With my man Jimmy, man, holding it down.
Yo, Jimmy's the man, dude. Jimmy's a self-taught IT guy. His dad gave him a computer at 10 years old. This guy, Jimmy, all right?
Lamborghini.
He got a computer when he was 10 years old. He wrote his first software when he was like 12, man.
With my man.
He didn't go to, he wasn't good at school. He didn't do what the teachers told him, but he just wrote software. He wrote software for one of his teachers to help him grade stuff. Like, dude is basically a computer genius, man. Like, was writing code, writing his first piece of software at 12 years old, this guy. You know what I mean?
The Lamborghini right here.
Self-made multimillionaire, runs his own IT company. The guy is unbelievable, and he helps a lot of people in the space. My man, Jim, JW, man. God bless my man, Jimmy, man. And so whenever I'm out in any city, he shows up. We go to nice big dinners. We have a blast. His son was out with him, too. And it's a family event, man. And it's a bunch of multimillionaires that aren't flaunting their money. They're just like, we want to have fun, man. And we've all worked so hard to get where we're at. And it's a meeting of the minds of so many people around the world. And that's why come hang out with us at Bitcoin Las Vegas, man, next year. I think it's going to be in April or May. I'll get the exact dates leveled up for you guys. But get excited. Get ready. These are the days of our lives. Bitcoin slumping 107,476. Could we get the dump here? Now it looks kind of like an M pattern here. We'll see, though. I just want to watch consolidation. We'll check it out. In 2 hours, if we lose the 200 May, I'm out of the trade, sad to say. And it is weekend trading, which I know is treachery. Maybe I'm overhyped with Bitcoin Las Vegas and my Nakamoto basketball shirt. We'll see. We'll see. You should feel the power of a Tesla played. Thank you. It's a positive place to have fun. Is that Jimmy, the Jim of the trading group that draws crazy patterns? No. That's a different Jimmy. Sammy left a Hershey kiss in the seat. You guys are crazy, man. Hey, Sam, does the ETH have hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame? Let's take a look at Ethereum. He says hidden bullish on the 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, it's, it's slight. Yeah, I got to say it's a slight hidden because that trend's up and that trend's down. Yeah, that is hidden bullish divergence. You're spot on there, friend. That swings up while that swings down, and we got oversold stochastic. That tells you you're going right back to the top of the range, and you finally just fell out of this falling wedge too. Like you broke that trend. You see, you broke the trend line. I see Ethereum headed back to the top of the range as well. So money coming back into ETH. I'm telling you, big money was flowing into Ethereum last night. I'm gonna get the tweet out for you and show you what I'm saying. Funny, it's always like, why is it so hard sometimes to find someone you're looking for on Twitter? Like, you know their name, but then it's like, wow, it's weird. Anyway, why does Elon have a black eye? Anyone wonder why would he have a black eye? Maybe he was doing jiu-jitsu or something, right? Maybe he practices fighting. I don't know. Follow me, and here too, this has been amazing. I mean, look at all these beautiful people that came out. Adam Charles, my man Jeff Cashmore, just his buddy. My man Kaysen, man, Maddie, Irish Stevens, Aries, God is love, man. This guy right here, my man Philip Shaw. Dude, everyone was out there. We had Redman, Action CEO right there. Man, it was official. Crypto Billy, my man Juan, all the people in the back, Muck from BTC.P. Dude, we took a bunch of pictures, man. It was awesome. My man from the Bronx, Dave Angel right there. That's Rave Song Records. And man, it was amazing. Unbelievable time to be alive, man. And shout out to anyone that came to the event and kicked it with me. I really appreciate it. It was a beautiful event in a beautiful space at the Venetian. And it was probably one of the greatest moments of my life, man. I never had that many people care about me like that. So that's from my mom and dad right here, man. This picture is from my mom and dad. I had a speech from my mom and dad. And I let it all to the table, man. I just let it all out. I'm just free, man. I'm free, man. I'm doing me. Like, I'm just free. And people are there to respond. And it's just an amazing feeling. This guy and his son were there together, too. It was unbelievable, man. Shout out to TradeFi. So many people looked up to me and said, hey, Sam, man, you've helped me so much in so many ways. Where's my man, Greg Novak? Where are you, Greg? I think he's right there. Adam Charles, my man. And everybody out there in the space that came out, man. God bless you all, man. May the sun shine on all of you guys. Let's go. That speech was legendary. The energy like I've never witnessed before. Sam is crashing. Coffee wearing out. No, I'm not crashing, man. I'm so thankful. I am so thankful for everything in my life and everybody in it. What a beautiful time to be alive, everybody. What a beautiful time. Redman, the hip-hop artist, he was there. Nah, come on, man. Scottie Pippen should have been there, but, you know, we'll get Scottie on the next one. Yeah, look at this. Posing with some legends, man. It was just a good time. Shout out to In-N-Out. Sin City Crypto, we did a cheers. I got to put that out on my thing, too. We ended with a bottle of Moet, and everyone, you know, I did it just for purpose, you know, just say, you know, but it was amazing, man. It was amazing. You showed us a beautiful time, man. Rave Song Records, man. God bless you. You guys showed me a beautiful time. It was an amazing, amazing time. Yeah. Awesome night. It was just unbelievable, man. Reliable J, man. God bless you. Everyone that showed up, we love you, man. We thank you. Dang, Bitcoin's struggling now. Looking like it's making an M pattern, right? With rejections. That's that weekend trading. No matter how good it looks, there's always some saucy sauce going on here. See if the 1 minute, as long as the 1 minute can stay above the 200 MA, I'm okay. Let's see how this could it looks like we could get some more. We're just inducing shorts here. They're all short this double top, and we create a nice little move. I'll come back to this tonight and check on it. It is a Saturday. Sam, thanks for teaching, and the motivation always helps to keep going. You encouraged all of us. Teddy Bear, I love you, man. You too, man. And look where it's taken me, guys. Look where I get to go. Look where I get to see. Look what I get to do. Because I stayed focused, and I didn't let anyone else in my life tell me I couldn't do nothing. I got rid of the negative people, and I focused on moving forward every single day, right? And I found my own tips and strategies that I stick to. I don't listen to anyone else's sauce. I just stay true, and I teach you guys what I see. Yeah. And I teach you guys. It is the 3 minute. Yeah, 3 minute, 7 minute, basically the same. Not going to be much different, right? Golden cross there, suggesting we get the bounce. Is the 1 minute below the 200? Ooh, that's no go. But now that can be a good sign when you start to consolidate, see? So hopefully you can do one of these now. We'll start hanging out near the 200. This could be a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. I'm just looking for consolidation here. It looks like we're going to get it, but we'll see. Dang, bro, been online for an hour. I missed the noti. Hey. Sam makes me feel, feelable. You're funny. There's no group on the live. It's unbelievable how cool everyone was and how real Sammy is. Starts at the top. High vibrations, baby. Yeah, it was just like, you know what someone whispered to me too? Said your event was from 3:30 to 5:30. He said, you notice everyone was on time, Sam? Nobody came late. Everyone was super respectful, courteous. It was one of the, when you asked to be quiet to make a speech, everyone hushed up and had respect. He goes, you never see that stuff. He goes, it was an official group of people that really knew how to respect and treat themselves with respect. You know what I mean? People that don't want to be, we've thinned out the herd, everybody. We've created such a strong community. We've gotten rid of all the negative people that don't want to ride high with us. If they don't understand how to keep a high vibration, then they just can't ride. They can't be a part of the lifer group. If they don't want to better themselves, build themselves, and they're not ready to blame themselves for all their own issues, they're not ready to be with us. Because if you're not ready to blame yourself for all your problems, you're going to get offended by me. Because things I say are going to hurt you. Because if you're not ready to take full responsibility for all your losses, then you're not going to be able to take responsibility for your wins. And then me and you cannot be I cannot help you if you're not willing to say, I am the reason I'm not where I want to be in life. If it's everyone else, if it's always the outside world, if you're constantly blaming the environment around you, I'm telling you right now, it is not the environment, it's you. Everyone's going to have issues. We're all going to go through ups and downs. How we react to those issues and turn the negatives into positive is how we live. That's life in a nutshell. All right. So look, just kind of break it down for you. So we're not, we're just looking for this to consolidate here. That even may make an inverted head and shoulder and break on out of here. 12-hour looks good, 8-hour looks good, 4-hour. They all look like they're going to get a bit of a bounce. So it was amazing seeing you at the conference and meeting the lifer community. Great members. Red Man, I love you, man. Thank you. So nice for you to come on the stream and say that. Rave Song Records, what up? And I got to meet Rave Song in person, it all happened. After Scotty said he met Satoshi, did you see Michael Saylor look at him when he said that? He's on stage and he's like, I met Satoshi. And Michael Saylor's like, this guy's out of his mind, right? Hey, but you never know. You never know, right? In the upper echelons. Blessings on blessings to be alive, man. Shout out to everybody out here on the live. So, is there money to be made in these altcoins? What would I be DCAing into? Where is the money going to flow? Where is the money? Well, Hyperliquid's going to probably continue its tear. And again, this is a speculation. Remember that BUSD, that thing was moving? But Trump coin, something's going on with Trump coin. Some big time, company in China or something putting billions in there or multi-millions of dollars in there, I think a few weeks ago. Again, verify all at it. But I've been seeing that something's going on. Again, I don't have a huge position in it just yet. But something's telling me you may never want to give up on that coin, right? Just Hyperliquid is the strongest coin in the game. So is Sui, holding above $3. they're both taking hits on the week, but Hyperliquid has really been the strongest last 24 hours, up 2.5%. SPX 69 was really strong too. That psychological support at $1. Bit Tensor back at 4, but that's strong. We got it at 250. I started buying this thing at $60 and $80. And so you can see a little bit of movement in these altcoins. Render, man, 390. And I guess Render got delisted by Coinbase or something. It was really weird. I don't know why that was. Caspa, 8 cents, taking a beat down 21% in the last 7 days. So Caspa really, like, on the low behind the scenes, taking a hit. XRP, still pretty strong, but only barely above 2 beans. And you can see the altcoins took a bit of a move down when Bitcoin got beaten down the last 3 days, right? It just is what it is. Solana went from 178 or 175 back to 156, like 11%. So all the altcoins got a nice little sell-off here. And the only altcoin I added in the last rally, yeah? Oh, no, I'm all right. I need you. So, you know, I like this bull flag on the 4 hour, but it's, see how it's losing the trend line? You do really want to zoom out. We take a look at it in the 2-week chart. And almost, to me, it looks like it's just making a very large consolidation. But it does look like it may give us some cheaper prices, right? Come back down to this trend line. Actually, the trend line's pretty aggressive. Let's follow it. Remember, a pattern is just 2 trend lines. That's all intersecting. That's all they are. I mean, it looks like the weekly wants to head back lower, right? To a penny before it decides to make its bigger move. But then, I mean, you're looking at 6 cents, right? I mean, that would be nuts. And that's all I need. We don't even need a bull run. I mean, that's all I need right there. You're talking about a 4X, right? From 1.5. That's a little under a 4X to about a 3X here. But if it got dipping a little bit and you got the bottom of the channel, you're moving into 4X territory right there. And think about it. It could bounce an entry in June, and literally by mid-July, you could be a 4X. This is something that I've been watching very closely. Look at the X it did here. It went from 0.003. Like, that was a move and a half. That was a 50. That's a 57X right there. Are you serious? Look at this. A 10X, 20X, 30X, 40X. That's a 50X right there. From December 24 to, like, January. In a month, it did a 50X. I mean, it's insane. Right? They're just looking for it to revisit the all-time high and get another little push like that with these higher lows. So that's why I'm playing this little coin. It's very high risk, though, and be very careful. Please don't do what I do. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. All right? Someone said, can you look at BBT? Baby Boom Token, it ripped. Wow. Wow. And I guess we were looking at this, huh? I knew about this coin. I don't even remember it. Baby Boom Token. Apparently, it did a baby boom. My goodness. Low liquidity, though, kind of always sketches me out when I see the candles doing that stuff. So I looked at it here. Look at the wow. Wow. So look at my call. This thing never. I don't think it's. Oh, it would have stopped you out right over there. So I would have got stopped out right there, and then look, they stop everyone out, and that's when they rip. But the trade did play out. You know, it hit the yellow line, which isn't like the great target, but it looks like it might have been what. I mean, 20% on the trade is nice without getting stopped out. So the trade was up 20%. Like, if you stayed there and then got stopped out, it's up to you. Like, at that point, you're moving the stop loss to break even. And if you either take the profits this whole time or you get hit out at break even, and then maybe you get back in when you get back above that key level. But so the last time I put out this coin, I did give it at 16 cents and it went to 78. Now, if you just got in or heard about it through me, you'd be up huge. Again, I was going to swing trade it and haven't looked at it since. So thank you for talking about it. Let's take a look at it on the bigger time frame. Wow, it just absolutely skyrocketed, huh? Look at that. I don't think I would follow this or touch it, but I just like to do TA because that's what it's just fun and speculative nature, curious nature. I mean, it does look like it could continue to the upside. It's in a bit of a flag. Previous support is resistance there, and the moving averages are decent. That would send it to $1.42. It would basically double up again. That's crazy if you got in on the early bird style. So you can see, man, there's 50Xs, 60Xs. There's some big movements coming out here if you pay attention. They are high risk, though. Are you back home? Can you target TARS AI? I'm back home 100%, man. Yeah. Let's look at TAI. Remember, we had some fun trading TAI. Bitcoin holding 104,474. Looking like it's keeping a nice steady place. And look, TARS AI here on weeks for spots. So you can buy it on weeks, ready to rock too. And again, I love this coin. I like that it's holding the 4-hour 200 MA. You see? Very similar to Bitcoin. See how the Bitcoin's holding the 4-hour? And that could be our last entry before a monster move. And it's got the parabolic vibe. And remember, this is backed by the Solana Foundation. So if Ethereum rips, this is my premise. Ethereum starts to rip. It's looking pretty good. I'm still in the ETH trade, and Ethereum's looking like it's consolidating a little bit. I feel like this Bitcoin move was just to position the whales into ETH at the best price. So what they do is they mess with the Bitcoin price because they know it gets sell-offs in the altcoins and liquidations, and that gives them the best prices in altcoins. I've seen this so many times. Like, Bitcoin will do its thing for mad long, then they'll just crash Bitcoin for a second. I'll see the altcoins get into position. They'll all hit key levels, like they'll bounce out support or resistance. So, I mean, TARS AI looks like it's going to go monumentally up to possibly like 227 and make some serious gains. Remember, I already made that big flow on it, but that's looking good to me on the 4-hour time frame. And honestly, just like Bitcoin, that could be the entry. And the stop loss just has to be possibly below this wick. That's a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. I'm putting that to the group. Like, that's a trade that I stand behind. I like that. I put an alert right there too. Less risk. So the aggressive entry is now. Less risky is to watch it consolidate a little more. You'll probably get a higher price, but a less risky entry. Depending on what you want to do. Some people want the lower price with higher risk. Some people want the less risk with the higher price. It all depends on what you want to do. Leverage mastery. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and hanging out with the lifers. All right. I know someone here took it and I taught it well. Exactly, right? TARS AI looking very, very interesting to me. I like what I'm seeing here with TARS AI. All right. Let me put that into the alt. So I believe I may be re-entering this again. And I actually still have. So what I did is, remember, I made that $6,000, whatever. I put the $5,000 back into TARS AI. You see what I'm saying? So slowly building a position in that puppy, getting it ready. I like to hone in on a coin and really just get as much as I can out of it. Swing trade it, go after it. Put a lot of effort and focus into it and a lot of discipline into the trading, and it tends to pan out over time. TARS AI. That thing looks beautiful. And that's on weeks and MEXC. All right. If you like what you get in Sammy's live stream, you will love the education and the mentoring in the 99 trading group. Join us at CryptoLifer.com. Thank you. What's the CA for TAS? I see multiple. Yeah, it's on MEXC and weeks, man. You don't need the CA. Yeah. And if you don't know this, if you don't know the contract address, you got to go to CoinMarketCap, type it in, and get it yourself, right? I'm not trying to be rude, but I mean, why wait, let someone, and then copy it right there. Go to Deck Screener and paste the contract address. So I realize some people probably don't know what I just did, but I hope you are now understanding how we do DeFi. This is DeFi, all right? And that way you know exactly what you're doing here. Look, $70 million market cap. Look, inverted head and shoulder. You'll see the same pattern that I just drew on MEXC in weeks. It's no different. There's no different here. And you can see how this thing is making higher lows. That's a beautiful uptrend. I mean, and getting ready for a possible bigger move to the upside here, TARS AI. I do hold a position. This is my bot that just bought the bottom for Bitcoin. On that, look at that. It nailed it. Your bot could have done the same. Bitcoin slumping though, 104,394. Trades not doing well. Slipping and ripping. I never got into the position. Oh, I didn't open the trade yet here, huh? Okay. Bugging me out. MEXC though, that one's down. Too nice. This is a huge trade, so they swing around. Dang, man. Now we got tweezer tops and do shorts. Let me see the smaller time frame. Man, that looks garbage. Man, weekends, man, they always make it look great and then ended nastily. It's almost like every time, right? The pump was the signal right there. Bang. I still believe as long as we stay above that 4-hour 200, we're in the money here. To me, it's all about this right here. It's all about that. I don't really stress the smaller time frames right now. Just let it play out, let it do its thing, and walk away for the day. Come back in the afternoon and see where it is. You stare at that chart all day, you're probably doing something dumb and emotional. Set your parameters, have a talk with yourself, and walk away. That's the best way I've been with trading. You can't sit there and second guess what you did and look at the chart every 5 seconds. That's not going to give you good results. That's going to get in the way of your positive results. 100%. All right? You should feel the power of a Tesla Plaid. Yeah, can you look at BBT? Thank you. Wow, that thing's crazy. Sam, are you back home? Yes. Tars AI, thank you. Appreciate your life for one love. Thank you. Does Bitcoin have some weekly bearish dip? It does, yes. We've talked about it many times. Thank you for bringing it up yet again. It's cool. They're doing the flashing. And again, there was this new thing in the live chat here where people get like ranked by how much they chat. I think I got to turn it on though because I don't see it. I don't know if it's a beta thing or something, so I got to go turn it on. It must be a beta. And so if you the more you tweet, the more you talk during the stream, you're going to get a rank and it's going to be next to your name. It was on City Crypto yesterday. I don't see it here. I just love the chat. I interact with the chat probably more than any other channel. And Sin City Crypto does a really good job though. They really interact with the chat too as well. Very important to do that. I see a lot of people that just don't give the chat a lot of love, man. Some days I'm really, really hot, right? I think Bitcoin will grind up to 111,000 mid this week. You think, huh? Interesting. Reminds me of that Tats robot from the one movie where he travels dimensions. Interesting. If you get what's on Sam, yeah, exactly. And so shout out to all the super chats. Shout out to everybody here. Wow, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. How long have I been streaming for? We started the stream, what, 11:30 or something? Like 11:45? Let me see how long have I been streaming. I don't even know. It usually tells me if I go and check it. Wow, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 30 minutes, huh? Unbelievable. I can't believe that. $21 in chat revenue here on a beautiful Saturday morning. And Sammy's down and out on these trades. 100,428 though, and it's not over yet. All right. I don't chat much, but always lurking. All right, everyone who doesn't chat, say hi to me right now. I want every single person in the entire space that's watching right now to go to their computer and say hi, Sam. I'm going to say hi to you. And that's to actually you. I'm saying hi to each one of you individually. Say hi back. Just say hi, Sam. Everyone, if you're lurking, if you've never written in the chat, this is your first day to say hi. Don't be shy. Come on. Let's see how many people. Let's bombard the chat with a hi, Sam. Let's see how many times we could millisecondly hit a hi, Sam. If you've never written in the chat before, I want to see your name. I want to see everyone who lurks today. Where are my lurkers at, man? Where are my lurkers at, baby? This is lurker day. Today's lurker day, baby. It's time to come out of the shadows today. I came out of the shadows. I got the Bitcoin jersey on. Come on, Nakamoto, baby. 21, baby. Only 21, baby. We got the abs too, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enjoying the show. I love y'all. Thank you for coming on in. So there are hard coins. And actually, I'm going to go through token metrics this morning and find out if there's anything really interesting. Kind of give you guys what you missed on the weekly screen share, everybody. And break it down. TARS is pumping. Look at that. Headed back to 12, and it looks like it's going to do some damage. I like this thing. This thing looks good to be Sammy, I got $200 account, trading daily volume, 500 rank, 25 on the 50 competition. Recently pulled the account back to 0. But the model plays 21 scalps all day. It does, man. It does. It does. It just, our greed can always ruin us, man. No matter how good our models are, our greed can ruin any model. That's the scariest and the saddest thing about trading is no matter how good and scientific and back-tested the probability is, our models can ruin it time and time again. Time and time again, right? You're a GOAT, learning from you every day. Sammy Whammy, shout out to Rasta Man. God bless you, brother. Thank you for jumping on in. Sam, are you trading on weeks? I am. I like to trade on weeks, Mexi and Bitanex. We recently started a partnership with BTC.C. Look, I gave you guys this trade. It hit for gains. Look, I traded the NASDAQ beautifully. I had this move here on the NASDAQ. Look at that. It was my trade on the NASDAQ. The first time I ever traded the NASDAQ in my entire life. Okay? In my entire life. We made 279 on the trade. I'm trying to see like where I can post. Oh, details there, right? 51% gains. I get into 21.8. I opened at 21.250. I sold at 21.800. This is my first ever NASDAQ trade in my life. And I hit 51% gains. All right? I did this on BTC.C. I gave you guys the trade live, and then remember I doubled down, and I showed you that Bitcoin was going to break out of the NASDAQ was going to break out of the inverted head and shoulder. Then you could even take the neckline here, right? And you could see the target. And it said where it was going to go exactly. And so, like, I mean, you could trade any concepts you want with the NASDAQ, but I'm spot on, man. I don't know what to tell you, but that was me, and I told you exactly where to sell, exactly how to get in, exactly where to put the stop loss. I don't know what else I could do for you, but I nailed the trade. Absolutely nailed it. Bang, bang, bang. Sammy on the NASDAQ, baby. No, what happened was I had business meetings in Dubai, and I realized there was opportunities to expand my trading capabilities and to make new partnerships. And I tried to find out what was unique about the different exchanges. I had meetings with all different exchanges, taking me out to dinner, sitting me down. I'm telling you, they all courted me like I was Cinderella. Because you guys, we have huge volume, man. My community is huge. They know we are traders. We're not just like we are the biggest, probably one of the biggest, most focused trading group in all of cryptocurrency, man. In all of the world, baby. And people know that, man. This group is getting bigger, man. We're going international. Like, it's insane. People knew me in Dubai. People know me in Germany. People know me in Australia. People know me in Malaysia, Thailand. People know me all around the world, man. Guys, you guys have put me on the map. And it's because of each and every one of you. I don't want to brag and look at me, look at me. It's because I'm humbled right now. Let's humble down, Sam. It's because of every single one of you and my belief in Bitcoin, my belief in myself. Like, you guys wouldn't believe in me and show up if we didn't put Bitcoin first. You know what I'm saying? Can we put Bitcoin in the bicep? That'd be dope, right? Oh. Got to get them traps going. Triceps, baby. All about them dips. Get them, you know what I mean? So anyway, and I said, man, if I trade the NASDAQ, I could teach other people how to trade the NASDAQ. Look, that just came on out of nowhere, right? It's just funny, right? We should make that like the beginning of the stream or something. We should bring this footage in we should do a new intro and start just doing some fun stuff, man. I have no one in my life really, but Sammy keeps me going. And recently the 99 group as well, I started to talk more. Say hi to my fellow lifers, man. Hey, Chris, man, come out into yourself. Okay. Thank you, BB. I know, me too. Wow, what a day it is to be alive. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Where's Bitcoin? Don't fail me now, BDT. This looks like we're going to have a huge move up today, but you do whatever makes you happy. I showed you the bottom. My bot bought it too. If you didn't, I gave you so many resources to make gains. Hit the link to the Minotaur trading system. The thing is unbelievable. You'll love it. Book a call with Minotaur today. You'll see. It'll change the way you think about trading forever, man. Having an automated system take care of you every single day is unbelievable. BB, you should run the bot. Yeah, you're bot worthy. I'm your bot? Interesting. That's how women think, huh? Them just the man bot. Put him in a box, like, and wind him up. Dude, Moonwell looks like it's going to blow. If anything pumps, Moonwell looks like it's about to go to the moon and Moonwell. I love this coin. I've traded it on and off. I tell you right now, this thing looks hot. You do you. Put your stop wherever you need. I don't want to really put a stop loss because we could create a liquidity grab. But the best place is to be lower than 0.37, right? Somewhere below this line. I see Moonwell about to Moonwell. You do you, but this looks like it's going to pump on the weekend. I like this coin right now. I don't own any. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not pumping my own bag. I just go over charts and see whatever chart looks good to me, and I'm nice enough to share it. My brain can find high probability that my brain's telling me that that thing's going to moon, and it's going to moon well. No. Good. I lost all my money. Good. Maybe you'll learn your lesson next time. You know, I broke my nose in a fight. Good. Now you'll learn how to fight next time. You know, like, I love that. Like, the teacher reprimanded me for talking. I got detention. And then I missed practice after school. Good. You better learn to be quiet during class. You know what I mean? Can you please look at the ZBEC protocol? Yeah, I mean, that thing just keeps ripping. We really should look at it. I've tried to turn 300 to 1,000 and 1,000 to 10. And then I'll get the bot. I like it. See what he just said? Turn 300 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10, then get the bot. See if you can trade up for the bot. We should do a bot trading system. See if I can teach you guys how to turn the money to get enough money to buy the bot. So you realize that it all comes from within. There's nothing you can't say no to. Don't you get it? Once you realize your energy was in control of what's happening, you realize that you have the ability to obtain anything you've ever dreamed of. 12,000 may be a lot for you one day. 6,000 may be a lot for you, but it's really not that much. Once you open up and realize there's abundance of money in this world for anyone who desires it. It's waiting for all of us. There's piles of money waiting for everybody just sitting there. I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling you it's true. Piles of it. It's everywhere. It's up to you. Sam, can I take you on an Ondo swing from these levels? Can I ask your take on an Ondo swing? I mean, it's up to you. You do what you want. I'll take a look at the technical analysis. Moonwell looks beautiful to me. I like it. I'll put an alert on it too as well. Moonwell, baby, Moonwell. Please, everyone, I need new super chats. I don't even need the money. They could be $1.99. I'm not asking for the money, but it's hard to go through all these chats. I want you guys, any ideas, anything you're deep diving. I want a lot of feedback from you guys today. I just got back from Bitcoin Las Vegas. Show me guys what you've been researching, what you've been doing. Maybe you weren't at Bitcoin Las Vegas, but you were on your computer while I was running around. Yeah. Do the same thing to get the bot. Almost there. You can do it, lifers. See that? He's almost there. Just missed Brad Garlinghouse, too. I would have been able to talk to him as well. XRP bouncing off the bottom with that. And again, look at that bullish divvy. And so it feels to me, and look at Bitcoin getting that pump back to the upside. And that's all we needed to make sure we're going to make this consolidation. We started to drop there, then an M pattern's forming. We get a little pump, and that's how the difference in 10 minutes. People don't realize this. In the next 20 minutes, Bitcoin starts to go like this, or it starts to go like that. That's the difference between the disc turning inverted and the daily going up, or us dumping for the day. A 10-minute reaction on the 1 minute can affect the rest of the day. I don't think people realize that. They think it's all noise. It is not noise. It is not noise. I'm telling you right now, it is not noise. Understand? That looks like an inverted head and shoulder. That could be one of the greatest entries of your life for Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? One of the greatest entries of your life for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at that fear and greed. If it's anywhere below 60, I'm all over it. Like 50? Oh my God, a 50? We were at 74 just a while back. We're back at neutral. Neutral is basically heavy fear at this point. You got to kind of reassess that mark and kind of buffer it down. So here we go again. More Bitcoin, right? I'm buying more BTC. 104,574. I like it. And I'm always greedy. Be greedy when others are fearful. Buy another $4,000 worth of BTC, huh? Yeah. It's just what I got to do. The more Bitcoin I get, the better. And there's more. Look, some people will never even own that much more, you know? And I keep stacking it. Just keep stacking it. Just keep stacking it. Okay? every single day, baby. One step at a time. One Satoshi at a time. Don't think about how you're going to get to millions instantly. Just think about how each day you're going to build. When someone builds a home, they don't think about the giant home and how big it is. They think of each thing they got to do. Some days, all you could do is a small task that leads to a bigger one. You know, there's some things in hardworking that you can't accelerate. Like when you put on, like you have to do the grout. Then you want to finish the job, but you can't. You got to wait for the grout to dry, and then you can come back the next day. You can't force the job. Like you do what you do each time, and then you know. And as you go, it works. Look at this 104.6. Bitcoin up from my buy right now. And look, we're almost at another whole BTC, 0.58. I keep tracking to this is a whole Bitcoin, then it boom. We just keep stacking more and more BTC, man. It does not stop. Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. And some more Bitcoin. Okay? That's it. Think about the biggest, richest people are stacking Bitcoin. All right? Doesn't mean I don't partake in altcoins. Doesn't mean I'm not like, I don't dabble. But just, let's look at XCN one more time there. How it's reacting to this move. I want to see it get a nice level flag that looks like it's going to just absolutely moon. It'd be cool if this turns into a wick and it wicks back inside the pattern. I'd look for this. Like, can it wick back inside? That just turns into a wick and then we explode. See, if Ethereum starts to move, this will wick back inside and we will explode. It could be a lower price. Could be just a cash grab here. Stop loss. Wow. Yeah, so I'm honing in on TARS AI. It's funny. Everyone has their coins that they get kind of caught up on, right? Let's look at crypto rank and see what's happening today in the markets too as well. We were looking at distribute AI one day, remember? Found out a lot about, you guys find a lot of new coins in this channel too. I'm always searching, looking. Katana Inu, that's a brand new coin at 8.5 market cap. Never heard of it. So you might want to write it down. ChainGPT continues to gain some notoriety. People aren't looking at it now, but now it's one of the 20 search coins in the last 7 days. All right. Bitcoin, WorldCoin too, getting some love, but Plume, Chain back at 230. No one cares. WorldCoin and altcoin and Hyperliquid really and SWI. If I was going to stack anything, it would be Hyperliquid and SWI. Strong coins. Strong coins. If I was going to buy any more coin, I'd buy Solana, SWI, Say, and even Fetch. I still believe ASI is going to be huge when we're going to have another big move. Elderglade, that's a new coin that I brought up. It's at 13.3 and 0.3%. $11 million market cap. You might just want to read it down. And Zebek, I mean, that thing's just moving. Look, in the last 7 days, it's up 47%. It's the hottest coin in the game. Nothing was really moving like ZBCN. Nothing. We were looking at it pretty dang early, too. 3D Pass sounds like it has a use case. Not even $1 million market cap. A little sketchy for me. And Radio, RDO, $16 million market cap. These are new coins. And these are the most visited coins in the last 7 days. So people are looking at this stuff. Soon continues to come on my radar, too. I think there's a time that Soon's going to have a run. It just got a generic name that people like. That can be marketed well. And, we'll look at it, too. I just want to find out what the heck does it do. It's a swap. Oh, it's a bridge. Well, look at that, though. That's horrible. I wouldn't want to touch that. That looks like... Yikes. Solana Optimistic Network is building the highest throughput stack that allows for Solana Virtual Machine L2 to be deployed on any L1. Soon makes the use of Solana Virtual Machines, which has a native support for parallel execution through the C-level runtime and its account model. The account models, which separates program code from its state and requires specification of accounts needed for a transaction, enables for transactions to be executed in parallel by ensuring that there's no state conflicts. I like it, but it looks like it got VC money at the early times and it got sold off to the public. I could be wrong. I don't want to put anybody down. That's just what I'm looking at by the data. You do you, I'll do me, and assess it the way I assess. So, wow, that looks pretty cool. And now you're looking for probably a right shoulder before a bigger break to the upside, some type of ascending triangle here. So you don't have to chase, but that's probably a good spot to begin there if we can get a bounce back somewhere to 217. And then XRP. Now you can also wait for it to get above the 200 MA on maybe a 15 or a 7 or a 5-minute time frame. If it does that, it gives you higher probabilities of a move. So look, there's XRP. The second a candle closes above the 5-minute, you execute the trade. Boom. You're in the money right now. All you have to use is one indicator, one time frame, one indicator. Look, so like if you even took all these off, just make it really simple for yourself. Stop trying to make this difficult. Use the yellow line. Take away everything else. Look at this. When price gets above the yellow line, you get in. You ride it, baby. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. It happened today on Bitcoin too. Same thing. Probably took the 1 minute trade perfectly. It was exactly that right there. Now, if you want to be extra saucy, you wait for the 21 to cross. I found a way to be even less risky with this. And when the 21 crosses and you hit the flag, like this is almost a guarantee. Like I practiced this over and look, this is it. You cross the 21, you flag to the 20. You cross the 200, you flag to the 21. Look, and then you just don't get greedy. You go for this move. Bang. And look, it made a flag, and that thing was ready to rock. This morning was rock solid, man. They went after the shorts and flattened everyone while they were hung over from their last night. And Bitcoin, Las Vegas. Bitcoin holding down 104,479. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Looks like altcoins are starting to get a bit of a move. Let's take a look at Total 3 and see what's happening to Total 3. It's good to be back at my home studio and really hone in. You know, as much as I love being outdoors and hanging around, my home studio is just where I feel the most information, where it all makes sense to me. So, you know, we're basically, was this the last liquidity grab? Crazy how the daily lost the 200 MA, and we were starting to flag out. Like, they basically played us, and they got a lot of people. See, I didn't over leverage and trade up. Remember, I even said, before that dump, I said I would stable up and be careful, remember? I said, I'm stabling up. Altcoins are sketchy tonight. Who remembers that tweet? I mean, that post to the Discord. And next thing you know, we had the short the next day, and I was heavily in alts and now in stablecoin, and now I could take advantage of the dip. See, I'm looking for this. This has got, you know, previous support must be resistance. We gotta hold this down. This is it. This is it. We get this move, we can continue to move. This is it. We gotta get this. We gotta get this here. All right. Check-in reminder for Ondo whenever you want. Thank you, Sam. Pina had a healthy pullback. Hey, Sam, can you take a look at HBA, please? Entry at 0169. Yeah, so this is what we desperately need for Total 3. This is the market cap of all the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to have to get this move here.
I'll take you anywhere. Just tell me I'll be there. We don't need a plan. I like it unprepared. Whatever
comes our way, we'll stay there for the day. Dream away. So yeah, I'm looking for this for Total. And then once it breaks that, I mean, look at this beautiful gap in the VRVP. So like, if we consolidate right there above the red line, bang, right back to $1 trillion market cap, right back to that, basically almost to the all-time high of altcoins there in this cycle, and then boom, right? This is it. This could be the last chance to buy altcoins before they really, really rip. Yeah. Welcome to everyone on the live stream. Come join in the 99 group and learn all about the trading crypto. You will learn something every day. Grandpa is looking forward to hearing from you in the 99. Lather now, and if it goes to 102.5, lather more. If it goes to 101.5, lather more. If it goes to 99, lather again. Lather is DDER. You're talking about lathering with soap, but I'll lather myself up with Bitcoin. Let me lather myself up here. I got some I'm just going to lather myself up here with Satoshis. No, seriously, though, I got you. But yeah, and I'm the king of typos, so I'm on to sell, but we ladder in. We ladder here in America. We ladder in with a D. I would love to lather in by all means, but I'm not lathering you up, and I don't want you lathering me up, so only my wife does that. Sam, ever thought to make a crypto lounge? Of course. We already got one here right near my house, too. In conjunction with my man Crypto, my man Bitcoin Ben. So, amen, man. Amen. Sam, look like you're going to cross someone up at the court, baby. Fresh to death. And I got the Bitcoin basketball, too, man. Sam's the man. He's constantly giving out great trades. You will love the 99 trading group. Thank you for saying that, man. God bless you. We nailed the short yesterday. Can't say we didn't. All right. And then we called the local, and then my system found that bottom this morning. You just got to be quick with it. I'm going to teach you how to really, really, really understand how to trade. Shout out to Minotaur Trading System. Schedule a call today. I'm telling you, If you were traveling in Vegas and you have a chance, why not let the bot just do its thing? Your bot ain't better than my bot. Trust me, you think it is, but it ain't. Shout out to Casey, man. Became my brother, man. Once you're in my brotherhood, I consider you a brother for life, man. Shout out to Casey, man. Cool dude, bro. And God bless your new baby, everything in your life. Hope everything goes well for you. 21 is one of my favorite numbers. That's cool. The jersey has 21 on it. Amen. Take your shirt off again, please. That's a bit strange. Yeah. I wonder what's going on there. A guy named Uncle Buck wants me to take my shirt. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound right at all. It sounds a bit weird. Here comes the pump. It's coming. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's on the way. It's on the way. No, it really does look like we're about to have a massive pump, though. All right. Someone wrote very strange. I know, right? How do you think I feel? I feel violated right now. Like someone's like, I don't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? It's a bit awkward. I'm not buying this little pump. 92K next. Interesting. All my trades are the green. Thanks to you, Sam. I learned a lot here. God bless you. Shout out to Stephen Mallet. God bless you and everybody out here on the live. We appreciate 104, 4444, the quadruple fours. You know, 4 doors and 44 board. I mean, just boom. Boom. So Ethereum looks good. I'm a 70-year-old grandpa that loves to trade crypto. Join me at the 99. Get live trades that Sam posted the group. The best 99 you will ever spend. These people have wisdom. They have wisdom beyond our years, and they're telling you, bang. I see a big dump in the next half hour. Good for you, man. I hope that goes well for you. 15-minute bull flag. I got you, too. Same idea here. We'll see what happens. We got to get this bounce. It is weekend. They may just flush liquidity. Just be careful. If you don't have the risk, don't go for the gusto. Yeah. I see what he's saying. Yeah, I'm with you, NP. But we'll see what happens, man. Nothing is set in stone. It's all one step, one moment at a time here. Satoshi Nakamoto, baby. Get your official shirt. Okay? Get your official shirt. I should run an affiliate with all these people that I'm here with. So don't buy something until I contact them. I really feel like, because it's like, but Hodler's official. I feel like I should affiliate everything that I wear, but you know what I mean? Because I could get you guys a better price. I'd say, hey, my community's awesome. We'll buy 20 of them, but you got to hook us up. Like Crypto Billy talked about this watch. I bought one. Then I brought someone else to buy one. Then someone else to buy. I think we ended up selling like 10 of that guy's watches or more from Coin Vigilante. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about it yet to like get the link too, because I don't want you going buying it yourself when I can get it better at a better price. So I know you want your Bitcoin watch, and I know you're fiending for it. It's automatic. It's beautiful. It's sick. I got a black one. Why not? They got the Bitcoin watch with the Bitcoin shirt, the Bitcoin hat. You're just like, you can't wear this stuff in public, man, right? Someone will follow you home, and you know, that's what's sad. I can wear it on the stream. That's about it. Then it goes in for safekeeping, you know? The Bitcoin watch is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it? Look at this one. I really want to show it off a little bit here. You can see the back. It's clear. All the inner workings inside. It has a double clasp. So you can clasp this way and then clasp that way. Really nice clasp. So solid. Very well made watch. Feels really heavy, really nice. Like I got a Rollie on, but I still like wearing this one. Like it doesn't, it's like they don't, it's not like it's out of place. Right? And man, and it feels right. Like Bitcoin, baby. Bitcoin. You know? I got a Trump crypto watch too. I got a bunch of cool crypto stuff. Commemorative crypto things. I'm saving up to join the 99. What is the minimum amount of funds I should have to start with the group? Honestly, you can start demo trading right away with no money, man. With no money. Josh, man, gave a Bitcoin update. Closed between 104 and 105 tonight. Bull is on. I don't know what he's saying there. First, everyone had to get some lifer gear. I have the short, and my wife even made her own shirt on the lifer patch. Dude, that was crazy. That was so crazy. She came with the lifer patch on her shirt. It was so official. Like, that's like, when I saw that, I was like, man, I'm like part of organic shirt making. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you know you have a real community. Like, people are like you ever see something they want to support and they make it themselves? So cool, man. Yo, the Trump watch was supposed to be here in April. It never showed up. I contacted them, and now I'm moving, and I said, man, if you send it to the other place, I won't be able to get it. I said, we got to change the address, and I'll check in there. And so they changed the address. They responded really quick. Very good customer service on the Trump watch. Your order's on the way. Your order's on the way. Oh, my God, it's on the way, dude. 3 days ago. Oh, my God, it's on the way. It's on the way, bro. It's on the way. The inaugural jewel, bro. Wow, it's on the way right now. And it's going to the right address and everything. Oh, my God, it's on the way, dude. I'm going to be shipping it to you in about 5 or 6 days. Unbelievable. Yeah, like, I just felt like Master Friend loves Trump, okay? Like, I think almost more than me. Like, I love Trump, but he's like, and, you know, these are, I mean, there's some gimmick to this stuff because they keep coming out with limited editions of these things. But they're commemorative. They're made well, all right? And see, they had the inauguration watch. They have inauguration. They had all these different versions. And this one was sold out right here, the inauguration jewel. They're probably the most expensive one. You know, $1,500. And, you know, it's made of precious, semi-precious stones. It's not, you know, but it does have some diamonds. 18 karat gold plating, luxurious 18 karat, you know, whatever. Semi-precious stone, 12 real diamond indexes. They're drawn with 12 diamond indexes. All right. And pretty beautiful, man. Okay. And only 3 per family. And these things are sold out. And so I bought one to save and one for Master Friend. And so I can't wait to send this to him, man. He's going to love this thing. Like, be careful, man. Don't worry. It looks more expensive than it is. So, like, people are going to think you're wearing, like, a $10,000 watch, $30,000 watch. So, you know, wear it sparingly. Have fun with it. But I don't want you to see you get hurt with it. You know what I mean? But I project positivity at all times. Yeah. Sam, you're a gentleman and a very good friend. I love you, bro. I love you too, man. This thing's going to be so fresh, bro. I can't wait, man. I just got the email. I see it right now. I can't show the screen, right, obviously, but it's got addresses on it. But confirmation is in, dude. Confirmation is in. 1044762. I like what I'm seeing here. I'm staying long for Bitcoin. I'm staying long for Bitcoin, man. And that also tells me, you know, if you want to learn how to trade leverage the right way on another high level, like I trade leverage, but there's like, there's so much knowledge in the earth. For me to say I have all the knowledge would be really pompous and rude, wouldn't it? So there's other people with cool knowledge, and I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that there's other knowledge. And so I think this is good knowledge. And so I decide to make it part of my business to present it to you. I'm a businessman. I think I can present, and I sell knowledge. And I know when the knowledge is hot. Hit the QR code here to find out more about leverage mastery. Get a 2-hour video class to become a leverage master. And you'll get 3 sessions a week that'll really make you stick to your trading plan. And you'll know why you're losing at one point. And if you decide to keep going that way, it's insanity. But if you get the knowledge to change that absolute horrible pattern of losing, we're here for you. And we can teach you, help you, and show you the way. So get ready, stay tuned. And yeah. I've been with Trump since his announcement. I'm an old 4chan and on. Love me some Trump. Amen, man. You guys want to stop losing? Join us. Yeah. When Sammy gets to watch, he'll be in the type of guy to hold the door open for him and say thank you. Open for himself. You're so funny, man. That's right, Master Friend. Orange Man, Rat, cryptocurrency president, help us all. Even Canadians. I mean, it's been a big deal. And the more crypto goes throughout the world, we had Operation Choke Point. They weren't making it fun. And again, when they do that, they lower the volume. They make it harder for you to trade. Trump made it easier for you to trade. Trump brought more volume into the market, period. He put cryptocurrency on the map on a major scale, and no matter what you want to say. You know what I'm saying? All you need is Bitcoin Crocs, and you have the full homeless dress code. You're funny, man. I'm a millionaire with no leverage, 100%. I made him. That me too. My first couple mils, no leverage at all. None needed. I didn't need leverage at all to make, you know, and I tell people that all the time. Still super excited about my first trade ever on the Tech 100 here. And that's how you trade. You trade Tech 100. It's called Tech 100. Look, you can also trade Tesla here. What did I do there? Maybe I'm not logged in. What am I doing? Let me be fresh. Because I don't remember. There's a chance. Yeah, I'm not logged in. No, I am. I swear there was Apple. Maybe it's like 100 Tesla. I'll have to ask them. But I know they had Tesla, man. I seen it. And we'll figure it out. Popular Ethereum, Sui. Sui's popular right now, too. Hey, you're buying that divergence. Possibly catch it a 4-hour bottom. Look at the 4-hour right now on Sui. I mean, that looks beautiful. Similar to Bitcoin's move further back to the upside here. So, yeah, I'm staying long. Good chance I catch this nice long back to the upside. Everything goes our way here for Bitcoin. A decent chance here, so. What happened there? This flag still looks pretty good on the smaller time frames for Bitcoin too as well. Let's move to that 1 minute. And then I'm going to jump on out of here. My family hasn't seen me, and they're like, Sam, like, you were just with everybody. Now come hang out with us. You know, I get it. I'm just so addicted to the grind, and you guys know me, man. I can't stop. Won't stop. I mean, it could also be head and shoulder down trending. Kind of gives me some, you know, almost symmetrical triangle vibes, which isn't my bestie. But I got to see. So in the next, I'd say hour, I got to get back above 104.6. So we're going to have some problems. The shorts are going to be in control. Yeah. Sammy, I'm joining the Lifer group on the quarterly. Is there a certain date that should happen or not? No, it doesn't matter. It takes it from the day. Like if you join on the 31st today, it'll go all the way to the 31st. It just counts the 3 months. It does it exactly. Might be nice for you to join the first. Why not? All right. Remember, tonight is the monthly candle close. Like, we're going to have a blast tonight. We're over Bitcoin tonight at 8 p.m. for the monthly candle close. So it's going to be exciting times to be alive. I agree. It's a scary, but it'll be a huge profit. Already was. Amen. Yeah, and we've been waiting on those watches for a long time, man. It's going to be fun when they finally arrive. I got it for your birthday, and that was, you know, it was supposed to come near your birthday, man. So I apologize for the, but hey, I don't control that, right? Everybody, I'm going to jump on out of here. It still looks enticing to trade here, and I like what I'm seeing for BTC. That thing just keeps playing by itself randomly. I find that so funny. With that being said, I love you all, and I'm going to jump on out of here with that playing in the background. Everybody, thank you so much for being a part of the live stream. Thank you for kicking it with the Lifer every single day. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for always holding it down and being a part of the Lifer vision. I appreciate it more than you would ever know. I have so much gratitude to everyone that I met and people that I didn't meet, just everyone that helped support this channel and everyone that helped support cryptocurrency as a whole. You know, it's a bigger movement than all of us could ever believe, and it's continuing to push every single day is the key. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you. I know, right? Love you, bro. Nice and respect from the West Coast. Thank you. No, I'd already ordered a watch from there, and it had come, so I knew it was going to come. Yeah. Wow, that's nice, man. Big boy doing it big. Mad love, my G. God bless everybody. Have a great day with your family. It's Saturday. I'll see you tonight for the monthly candle close. God bless you all. Remember, the secret to success is getting started. I started something. Look where it went. And it's continuing to go. Anything is possible if you believe in yourself, believe in God, and keep positive people in your life. You've got this. You can, you will. You're all the best. I believe in you more than you would ever know. Oh, it's TSLA. Thank you. So you go here. I just wanted to make that TSLA. And look, you could trade Tesla right here, which is so awesome. You could trade regular markets on BTC.C. Link to BTC.C right here. It'll take you to our new promotional campaign where you can jump on in today, find out more. All right? And that's a 10% first bonus on your first time deposit above $500. So anything you do, 1,000 you get 100, right? 2,000 you get 200. 5,000 you get 500. Extra bonus up to 10,055 per user. And all users can earn up to 40% lower, can enjoy 40% lower trading fees with my link. So we have exclusive reduced fees on my link, which is VP access to me. All right. Trusted by millions for 14 years, sold hundreds of 30 plus cryptocurrencies. Just, someone just told me that one thing. It's TSLA, see? On BTC.C. Thank you for saying that. But you could trade Tesla here, And look, there's a bull flag. Just like Bitcoin, this is the same. I'm going to teach you how to trade any market. You're going to be like, man, Sam trades Tesla. Sam trades the NASDAQ. Sam trades Bitcoin. I thought Sam was just a Bitcoin guy. The strategies I teach will teach you how to trade any market in the world. No matter what it is, no matter how it happens, we got you locked in. All right? Have no fear. Everyone, the secret to success, you all know it, but I'm going to say it again. It's getting started. You got to start somewhere so you can keep it moving. God bless you all. See you tonight for monthly candle close. Thank you so much for everything. Crypto Lifers for life, baby. Thank you. Bitcoin Vegas, man, 2025. Let's go. Let's go.